museum lecture, the Royal Thai Embassy. The Royal Thai Embassy, New Delhi, and the topic is the Indian heritage in Thai civilization, art and architecture. Professor Dr. Cheda, I can't pronounce that, and you can read that for yourself. Beautifully decorated stage. Thailand and Indian flags there, showing 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two countries. The logo of the National Museum, the celestial beings, can be seen here, and that is some insignia of Thailand.
Thank you, dignitaries. Now I would request my senior, Dr. Nazia Kamal, to welcome our Honorable Sir Dr. Cheda.
Namaste and good evening.
Savati.
Dr. Abhina Pattarat, Professor Chet Da Ting Sanchli, or Professor Chet Ting Sanchli, Excellencies and District New Delhi. So this year is marks a very special occasion for the relations between our two countries, Thailand and India, that we celebrated the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between our two countries. And throughout the year, we have organized the series of activities in various areas, show performance, apart from the other activities that we have done. So today, it is my greatest honor to have Professor Chet, I would call in Thai name that Chet Ting Sanchli, be with us. He came a long way from Thailand for this special lecture. With his background, I think that perhaps most of you here knows, and I don't have to say much, but I still want to recognize him that he is a renowned scholar in the fields of the art history in Thailand, and he's also currently working at the Department of the Art History and in the faculties of the Archaeology of Silpakorn University, which is the only one perhaps that's so renowned and established in terms of the archaeological studies in Thailand. And he also have the special background related to India, that he received the scholarship from Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn Foundation to study in India at the National Museum Institute long time ago. So that's why his work in the past recent years related to the art, Buddhism in art, Buddhist art, as well as the Buddhist and Indian cultures and heritage in Southeast Asia through the architectures and also the arts that I think that Dr. Abhina will introduce him later. Ladies and gentlemen, today the bilateral relations between Thailand and India has been expanded extensively to other areas. But for me, I still believe that the linkage that we have since the old days through the cultural heritage has been the backbone and the foundations of our strong and very solid relations until today, and it's helped us to expand to other areas. I believe that people-to-people contact will create a better understanding and make it much easier when we want to engage in other areas. For example, the political, securities, trade, investment, and tourism. You know that today, Indian is our second largest incoming tourist to Thailand, international tourists to Thailand. The number one, of course, is our neighbor, Malaysia. But in terms of the people who travel by air, is India number one, actually. So we hope that by the end of this year, since we opened our country since the 1st of January, we will reach perhaps almost 1 million Indian tourists to Thailand. And of course, that a lot of Thai tourists coming to India as well. And I witnessed by my own eye when I had a chance to meet Professor Chet in October, that he came with many Thai tourists who are interested to know about Indian and Thai common architects and arts. So we hope that this will be a good start, that people start to connect with each other, that will lead to a closer tie in other areas, and we want to see it more in terms of other aspects as well. That we will see more until we have that exhibitions. And today, I believe that the lecture that we provided by Dr. Chet will give you in-depth information and inspire you to learn more about our history of relations between our two countries. So I myself, once again, wish to thank Dr. Chet. I'm so glad that I could organize this event, because
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Commence the lecture. May I invite Ms. Abira, co-curator of the exhibition, to give her opening remarks and share a little bit about the upcoming exhibition. Ma'am.
Thank you, Saifi. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the National Museum, I would like to again welcome you all, our chief guest, Madam Ambassador of the Royal Thai Embassy, all the dignitaries, our distinguished speaker, the guests, my colleagues and dear friends for joining this event today. Today's public lecture is a prelude to the upcoming exhibition titled Indian Heritage in Thai Civilization, Arts and Architecture, which is jointly organized by the Royal Thai Embassy and the National Museum, Delhi. This exhibition will be inaugurated on 19th of December 2022 and will be open to the public for the following 3 months. Intends to curate the exhibition highlighting the multifaceted aspects of religion, text and artistic interactions displayed in the visual forms of Buddhist and Hindu art and architecture, paintings and musical and theatrical performances. The narrative will speak the different chronological and cultural phases of cross-cultural assimilation which commenced during the reign of great Emperor Ashok and continued to flourish under the Guptas, the Pala Senas and the Cholas, and is still witnessed in the current times in form of the popular mass dance performances and puppetry of Ramayana. The theme will be visualized through the objects of the National Museum, comprising archaeological and anthropological artifacts, textiles, paintings, manuscripts and decorative pieces, and while the Royal Thai Embassy will contribute by lending object replicas, photographs and videos of their archaeological sites and objects, and also some text panels. The exhibition will be classified under various sub-themes to highlight the legacy, confluence and continuity of the cultural linkages shared by India and Thailand, highlighting these cultural traditions. All these subjects will be elaborately discussed by our distinguished speaker, Tinshin Chelli, Associate Professor, Shilpakon University, Thailand, as a representative of the Royal Thai Embassy, and a team of
Ms. Abira to please escort Madam Ambassador to take her seat in the audience. The chair to deliver his lecture, but before that I may take the opportunity continuity of cultural linkages between India and Thailand by highlighting the multifaceted aspect of religion, textual and artistic interactions displayed in the representation of Buddhism and Hindu art, architecture, and the popular theatrical performances of Ramayana.